Okay, let's give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, a little confusion there, but I think we got it fixed. Thank you, Leafy. Appreciate the help. I guess I didn't understand what I was doing. I was like, yeah, I just want to start a new game on OneShot. And it seemed like a really in-depth thing to do, but I just did it because that's what the guide said. Oh well. Hello? Cup of Joe? Wait, why did I say that word? Cup of Joe. Why does that sound so familiar? Input password. Password hint. Documents. Alright. Let's do this thing. Oh. It just got us some passwords loaded in there. It looks like you're able to remove the restriction. In that case, you're ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. The session might run a very different course depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you know what you should do. I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. If that happens, then... Look at me, asking you for favors. Only to become so apprehensive once you agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen. Because I'm afraid too. If you enjoyed the world as it is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you were already familiar with. This option will always remain for you, though. That's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. And yeah, it looks like they capitalized and heavily emphasized the word Solstice in letters throughout all of that, like you were saying, Leafy. That's the password. Okay, let's give this a shot. We just need the word Solstice. Does capitalization matter in this? Anyway, let's go. I get so confused on the A through Z. Like I need things to be the QWERTY keyboard or I get confused. SOL. Oh, I put a C in there. What on earth? There we go, that's better. I think, let's see. SOLSTICE. Okay, cool, we're good, we're good. Access granted. We're gonna get rid of that. We get some ellipses. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of this world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly... No, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Cup of Joe? But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Alright, door unlocks. Cup of Joe? That sounds so familiar. I think we have to maybe go through the same normal process of getting out of here, so let's do that real quick. Hello? Anyone? Light the branch on fire. I wonder if you can find that key without lighting the fire. Alright, sorry, let's get the basement key. Here we go. Leafy, thank you so much for your help in getting through that. I was horribly confused as to what was going on. I'm glad I didn't just delete all those files, though. We managed to hold on to what we needed to reset back to this point. There we go. Alright, well after speedrunning about half the game, we could get back into what we were doing before. Or trying to do before, anyway. Can't go behind that. Let's talk to ProfitBot. Ah! The light bulb, you're here. Me? Yes! Welcome to our world, friend. Sorry, I'm a little lost. How did you arrive here? Woke up in a weird house. I'll provide you with vital information. Please, ask me anything. We're just gonna kind of skip through some dialogue here. I call that a name, Cup of Joe? I'm not sure why I did that, but then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know? It just made sense, I guess. Ah. Have you already contacted Cup of Joe then? Nope. I just have to close my eyes and focus, right? Hey, Cup of Joe? God? This is gonna sound weird, but have we met before? Yeah, we have. Ah, but I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm being silly, aren't I? Sorry. But it's nice to meet you. My name is Nico. Hi, Nico. I contacted Cup of Joe, yeah. Do not be afraid to ask Cup of Joe for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, and we start off with the strange journal, so we don't have to try to unlock it. That's what the difference is here. Okay, I was curious how I was going to be able to open that up and have the journal in there the first time I'm there. The light bulb? So, you're the Messiah. That's what I've been told. I expected someone taller, or at least someone that didn't look like a kitten. That's what we are, right? Some sort of cat? No, I'm a person. Cats walk on 4 legs. Alright, we have basically the same conversation. I don't see any differences here. Reinstall the light bulb at the top of the tower. Okay, I don't know what all is going to be useful, but we'll just grab stuff just in case. Wait. I saw you heading towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I can't guarantee it's safe. If you must enter, it's my duty to accompany you at least once. Oh, thanks. Okay, there's the clover. I think that's new. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. I saw something. It was like a really short dream just now. Oh. I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye? That's strange. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. You know, now that you've mentioned it, there is a robot who always insists on going back into the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair, I hope he's okay. He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. And he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch, or hallucination? Whatever, it was whatever it is living beings have. Does the robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that. I wouldn't know. I've never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. Your friend, huh? Hold on, something in my pocket is... What's... That wasn't glowing before. What is this? That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book? It was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple pages, but I don't understand a word. It was just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with? No, I've never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book. Oh? However, I've only seen his book with a black clover on the cover. If you went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued. Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made of, right? Wait a minute, how did I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about it. I can show you if you like. My friend gave me this a long time ago. It's so pretty. It looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book. Well, it is the same person. Oh. That's why I think the journal would be important. You said it just started glowing? Yeah. That was right after your vision, then. This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again? Looks like a picture of a minecart. Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling me we should come here? Which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track. What just happened? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room. And I looked back up, and this minecart just showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried? This looks like a standard issue minecart, though. Which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over. Ah, that does make sense. I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to go, we have that option. Is the minecart even going to fit both of us? No. But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Cup of Joe, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. Oh, I can still come with. I would just have to follow along the rails. But doesn't that look a little precarious? The magnetic rails would hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on it if you're an organic being. Which you are. Gotcha. I'll be waiting here if you need me. Okay, here we go. I do not recognize this place in the protocol. This isn't what I'm supposed to be showing you at all. How did you get here? I can only think of one person. He contacted you? How long has he been doing this? It doesn't matter at this point. You are going out of bounds. You should turn back. Please, turn back. Bad things are going to happen. Very bad things. At this rate, Nico will be in danger. Please, turn back. I mean, I think we carry on? Oh boy. Bunch of the floors just missing here. Oh, the cart stopped. Looks like this is as far as the tracks go. So, where are we? One of the old observation rooms. Looks like it's still mostly intact. What? Huh? The terminal just reactivated, but the power was cut off long ago. Weird. Maybe it runs on battery? No, that's not it. Whatever it is, I need to investigate. Okay. Will you be okay by yourself for a bit? Don't worry, Cup of Joe's with me. Alright, stay safe. So this I take a mild problem with. How are the shrimp still alive in this jar if this place has been abandoned? Well, maybe she walks across occasionally. I don't know. How's it going? Not ideal. Looks like these terminals are running on a completely separate power source. I can't really recognize any of the data formats on the terminal either. This is all new. Or at least encrypted. I'll need to analyze it through my own system. Might take some time, so you don't need to stay. Okay, let's go looking around a bit. Hey, it's the yellow-eyed robot we saw. I recognize the light in your eyes. You're the person I am destined to meet. What is your name? I'm Nico. Do you know who sent you? Oh, no. Wait, do you mean who sent me to this world? There was a robot a while back who told me about how I'm the Messiah and stuff. So I'm guessing Cuppa Joe sent me? With them being God and all. The robot looks a little bit like you even. Maybe you know each other? I cannot say. Oh? A lot of my memories have been removed for safety reasons. Your memories were removed? That's terrible. Wait, I'm guessing that's less of a big deal for a robot. I'm going to assume you don't know who sent you. How did you get here then? How did you reach this room? Oh, we got here in a minecart. But the minecart wasn't there when you entered the mines, was it? Oh yeah. So, how did you find it? I didn't really find it. The robot lady thinks it was just a minecart coming to us, but I remember looking at the journal when it happened. And when I looked up again, the cart was just there. Poof, just like that. Interesting. Please show me this journal. Okay. Then it has already begun. Here. What is that? I'm entrusting you with my main memory disk. You've passed the first test by showing me the book. Now, you'll need to find a way to install the backup. Install the... Before you do that, though, someone else is with you, right? Someone aside from Cuppa Joe? A resident of this world? Yeah, a robot lady with red hair. She's in the computer room right now. Then please, do not tell her you found me. At least, not yet. I can't be seen like this. Okay. Please, help me restore my memory. Bring the disk back once you have the backup. Residential tracking machine. For reference, an explanation of the symbols. Cross. Medical units are assigned to this building. Robot. A robot is assigned to this building. Electricity. A power cell is assigned to this building. Oh. Do I need to go and figure out what each building is? Oh no. Okay, this is fine. We can figure that out. That shouldn't take too much. ProfitBot 0 backup system 1.0. Please insert disk. Yep, that's a computer. I guess we insert the memory disk. Alright. Backup request denied. Dormitory assignments are not up to date. Please configure the residential tracking machine to continue. Okay then. Okay, we gotta take some notes. Let's see, I have a pencil and some cardstock we can use to get this all sorted out. We need to figure out building 110, 117, 112, 118, 113, and 119. Okay, we've got some exploration to do. Oh, I think I skipped through something there. You recognize it at first, though. They all look the same. Fair enough. Sorry, what'd you say? I did find something interesting, though. All the databases seem to be encoded video feeds. Right now, I can see various places in the Barrens. The outpost, the residential areas, even my own house. They're all shot from a top-down perspective, too. Which means the cameras would have to be in the air. But I've never seen any cameras around. That's kind of spooky. I might go investigate later, yeah. Did you find anything interesting in the back room? You were in there for a while. Yeah, we found, dead end? I see. Okay, I'll be right back. We have to go figure out what all these buildings are. Which means we need to find the gas mask still? Let's get to work, huh? Oh, right, I need to go grab the pipe, smash it, crack open the battery. We got some work to do. I kind of rushed ahead thinking we wouldn't have to do all that stuff, but I was wrong. Oh, you also get the gas mask out of the... What's it called? Out of the safe, so I have to crack that open as well. If memory serves, as we just did this, the pipe is in the upper area here. Skip past that one, I think that's the one I woke up in. So it's smash the pipe, open up the battery box, repair the battery, charge the battery, and then install it. That'll let me get the code to open the safe, and then we'll just do a run through the north area and learn where all those things belong. Alright, battery's all charged, ready to go. That'll give us access to the computer. Hey, Professor Galvez, sort of. We're doing there's a run that can only be completed after you complete the first run. So, if you want to avoid spoilers for that, if you want to play through it yourself and see it for yourself, highly recommend not watching the stream. But I do want you here. I'm not trying to send you away. I'm just saying there's some content that is only after New Game Plus, and that's what we're doing right now. Okay, it just has documents on it. We'll pop over to documents. Oh wow, they just, like, there's no fluff, no filler in there, it's just the code you need is this. Keeping things nice and straightforward. Perfect, Galvin. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're aware. This isn't just a run through the game to like see the other ending or something. This is something different. Oh, that's not the code. Curse me for being in a hurry. Okay, we're not going to do that again. There we go, okay. I had some help. Don't worry about it. I found a gas mask. Okay, perfect. We got the gas mask. So let's just start showing up. Okay, gas mask is auto-equipped. I don't need to put that on. I need to remember that. I should be fine with the gas mask on. Perfect. Good thinking, Nico. I'm sure we're still going to need to collect all the other stuff to eventually leave, so let's just grab all that real quick. Grab ourselves a sponge and head out. Okay, so this is the village, if I remember correctly, right? The little settlement. Hello there. So there should be a number, 119, there we go. And what is assigned to 119? As far as I can see, 119 is empty. So let's just say empty on this. Cool. And this is building 113. Is likewise empty. Hi, what are you doing up there? I am stationed here. By yourself? Yes. Okay, so that gives us one robot who is stationed in, what was this, 118 I think, right? In 112. 112 is medical. We got 117 and 110 remaining. Is there a spot where I get to see everything? I guess just right in the middle. That makes sense. Okay. Galvez, you and your kid prefer to review games before playing them. I get that for a lot of games. I definitely prefer having a decent knowledge about the game before I play it. But specifically for games like this, I like experiencing it for myself. This is also empty. What is 110? There's a broken robot in here. But it looks empty to me. And Nico is still scared of ladders. Cool. Let's get rid of that for now. It's not helping anybody. While we're out and about, no sense in not getting these taken care of. We're gonna go gather up all the materials we need and be ready to repair the robot, just so we don't have to go back and do it afterwards. We're already up here, we may as well get this stuff going. Alright, that is filled up, and then we need... Oh, we have to actually... We didn't get the syringe yet. Alright, let's go grab that real quick. Okay, quick loop around and we'll be good to go here. Okay, that's the first branch off. That's not the one we need. We need this one, I think. Yeah, here we are. Okay, that gives us... Yeah, everything we need. Cool, we're good. Let's get back to the... back to the mines. That's not good. Oh no. Is there anything I can do to help? It is dangerous to try and assist me. Leave this area. Okay. That's different. The rower was one of my favorite people. Alright, there are robots that are on now because I turned on the power. Okay, that's a little unnerving. The robot is getting glitch matrixed here. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think I know what we need to know. I found another video feed. I should definitely go look for cameras later. This is really bothering me. Okay, so, just double check this real quick. A cross is for medical units, a robot is for robots, Wait. I didn't see a power cell. Oh no, I forgot to keep track of that. We might be able to get this still. We know some of the important things. So we know 112 is medical. 118 is a robot. Okay, so we need to assign some power cells, and I don't know where they go. With what? There's only 16 possible combinations remaining, I guess. Oh, let's just bite the bullet and go check. Okay, so we're looking for buildings with a power cell in them. For some reason, I thought the three things were people, robots, and medical units, and I was like, well, there's no people, so that's easy. We'll just find the robots and the medical units, and that'll be fine. A bit foolish on my part. Okay, I'm guessing this is the thing we're talking about here. So what building is this? Is this 119? Yeah, 19 has the zippy zappy. This is 113, yep. 113 does not have an electrical unit. 18 has the robot, 12 has the medical supplies, so we can skip both of those. One of these two's got to have another power unit in it. And at this point, my money is on 17. I'd be wrong. What on earth? Hello, do you need any help? I'm good, thanks. Well, there's like a robot standing outside of this one. Does that count for something? There's a dead robot inside of this one. Maybe... 110 might have a robot? I mean, it's busted beyond all repair, but that could be it. I don't think things can have multiple assignments either. Okay. This has to be the electrical stuff, right? How about the station bot? Just the one had a station bot as far as I was aware, and that was 118. Wait a sec. Did I record these numbers right? Yeah, 118 right there. Yeah, so 118 has a robot stationed here. This one here should be 113. And in my initial pass I said it was empty. There's no electrical generators, there's no robots up or down here. So I think it's empty. I think the updates we made is the electrical thing is in 119. And maybe 110 should be considered the one that has a robot, just because there's a robot in there, but it's broken. That's my guess. And each unit can only have one assignment. Like, I can't say this has a robot and a thing, it's just, it's this or that, right? We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Leafy, this puzzle sucked? Yeah. Not my favorite one so far. 119 has a giant robot next to it. Does that count? Well, it also has the electrical thing inside of it, so I don't think it does. Let's give this a shot, see what happens. Okay, we have 119 has electrical, 118 has a robot, you are medical, maybe 110? Just try this one more time just in case I didn't do it before. It doesn't like that. There is a dead robot in 110, so maybe that is... yeah. That was it. Please insert disk. Alright. Preparing backup. Writing to disk. 26% complete. 34% complete. 40% complete. 100% complete. That was a large skip. Ejecting disk. Please help me restore my memory. Bring the disk once you have the backup installed. Does this work? Let's see. Inserting disk. Rebooting. Ah. Are you okay? Sure. So I guess it worked? Yeah. I believe a proper introduction is in order. I am the prototype, originally named ProfitBot. I was built to greet the savior of the old world. Wait, a ProfitBot like the one I met? Hey, I was right about you guys looking alike. Well, the ProfitBot out there now is a gross simplification of my design. That is to say, he is much more primitive by comparison. Embarrassingly so. He seemed alright to me. You don't understand. Not only is he not tamed, he was tailor-made for this much smaller, simpler world to begin with. I was not. I was built before the real world ended. The real world? Oh, right. You don't know. Nico, do you remember the ending? Excuse me? The fact that you've found me at all means this is not your first time in this world. You've already been summoned to this world once before. In fact, you've already traversed the entire world and went through the tower already. And in the end, you either put in the sun or didn't. What matters is that you're here now. Kappa Joe successfully bypassed the one-shot restriction and brought you back again. Oh. I thought something was weird. When I woke up at the house, I called out a name. It turned out to be Kappa Joe's name. And then back at the other robot, I even asked Kappa Joe if we met before. It felt like such a dumb question at the time. It looks like you're at least aware of it. To some extent. It's just this weird feeling, okay? I don't actually remember going through the world. I just remember Kappa Joe. It's really starting to freak me out. Calm down. Look, just like how my memories were locked away, yours are too. But you're a living being. You don't need extra hardware to remember. Just close your eyes and focus. Focus on what? Try to picture a big room made entirely of glass. No matter what you saw in the tower, the top room never changes. Alright. No way. I was there, wasn't I? At the tower. I've been through the tower? There we go. I can't remember all that much, but the room with the sun? It feels like such a long time ago. It doesn't make any sense. If I already finished the mission, why didn't anything change? And why doesn't anyone know me? The other prophet bot, the robot lady? None of them remember who I am. Of course not. The residents do not have that capacity. NPC memories do not last beyond the scope of a session. NPC? You know, the characters. The world's residents. All their past memories are built into their code, but the characters themselves don't really exist until Kappa Joe wills it. Same story for the world itself. It doesn't really exist unless Kappa Joe initiates the program. The program? The World Machine. A universe simulator that runs on Kappa Joe's computer. We're all in it right now. That's, that'd be a terrifying revelation. It's like I'm just on somebody's computer, that's all I am? Oh jeez. So, we're not real? Oh, you are. Which is why you're important. Which is why you're so important. The biggest flaw of the program is that it cannot be run independently. It requires the mental processing abilities of a real person from another universe. Think of it like one of your dreams. When you wake up, it's gone. But unlike a dream, this world has a physical location inside a computer, which Kappa Joe operates. For this world to continue existing around you, Kappa Joe has to be in constant contact with you. If Kappa Joe ends the program, the world will go into stasis. Does Kappa Joe know this? Of course. From Kappa Joe's perspective, the World Machine isn't all that special. It's no different from other recreational game-type software that they've installed in their computer. They can also regenerate the world as many times as they'd like, now that the restriction has been nullified. All of that is consistent with their concept of what a computer game looks like. So, why am I even here? What am I even supposed to save if everything is just fake? Fake is a harsh word, but... And why did Cup of Joe never tell me anything about any of this? I cannot speak for Cup of Joe. I just want to go home. But every time Cup of Joe runs the program, I come back? Correct. Is this why I feel like... Is this why it feels like I haven't been home for so long? Maybe. Once you've established a mental link with the world, you cannot break it unless the world is saved. But at this point, the world can never be truly saved. That's... Why would you create a world like this? Wait, what? Why would you make a world that's doomed from the beginning? Why would you keep bringing me back to it? Cup of Joe, aren't you supposed to be a kind god? Oh. It appears we have some confusion here. Cup of Joe did not build this world, Nico. Oh. Cup of Joe only owns the machine that is able to generate the world from pre-existing code. They actually have fairly limited control of the events. The world was built by someone else altogether, someone you cannot begin to fathom. It was also not designed to be the futile quest that it is now, but too many things went wrong. There's a type of signal disruption that he never expected. It's eating away at the world, slowly rendering it into an unrecognizable mess. Even if you bring back the sun, it'll not go away. The square stuff, isn't it? I remember those from before. Then you know what to watch out for. The creator knows what might be causing it, but there's nothing that he could do. Until now. You managed to find me, after all. You being here was due to his help. Oh. I guess it has something to do with the journal? Correct. Looks like he wants to have one final attempt at fixing it. And he might need to do it through you. Nico, do you remember how to get to the Glen? Whatever you did in your last session, you should stick with it for now. I remember a boat. More specifically, fixing a robot that drives the boat. Alright, then go do that. But the boat robot has those squares all over it. Oh. Then do whatever you must to find a new boat. There are plenty of machine parts around the Barrens that can be repurposed. You seem enthusiastic. That was sarcasm. Knowing everything isn't real really does make it feel pointless. But you do want to go home, right? Yeah, but how will I know that this isn't just another... Because this session might be the last one. The creator is mobilizing things, throwing everything into this one last shot. There might be enough internal resources left for Cup of Joe to be able to generate another session after this. Just go find a new boat for now. But please, be careful. What about you? I will meet you at the docks later. Need to take care of something first.
No, it's a lot of damage!
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, man. Poor kid. Hey, you okay in there? I did what I could with the terminals for now, and... It's you. You're the robot that insisted on living in the mines, aren't you? Or are you not? Game's getting better, Professor Galvez? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, according to one theory, it is more likely that we are a simulation than that we are real. But, if that's the case, what can you do? Alright, sorry, getting a quick drink there. We're ready to proceed. Nihilism at its best, I suppose. Yeah, something like that. My friend told me to keep an eye out for you, should we ever cross paths. Likewise. Your friend gave you something the last time you saw each other? Can you show me what it is? Wait, you know about the amber? I just asked to see it, didn't I? Alright, here it is. Thought so. He seemed to trust you, so I will treat you as an ally as well. Okay. Please listen carefully. You need to escort the Messiah for the remainder of the Barrens. I predict a high concentration of square particle disruptions in the near future. No way. Yes, way. It's likely that structures in the vicinity of the Messiah might be affected, making it a far more treacherous pilgrimage than the previous expectations. Cup of Joe and the Messiah need all the extra help they can get right now. Understood. Okay. Guess we should head back soon? Even without the squares, the mines are not a safe place to be. Come on, I'll wait for you outside. Wait, I want to ask you. She left. If you're going to ask her about being not real, save your breath. None of the people here know their predicament. In fact, I don't think they can even comprehend it. It would be in your best interest to just pretend like we never had this conversation. Causing mass confusion in the world's residents would likely result in unfavorable conditions for you. Alright. Wait, then what about you? How do you know? We never had this conversation, remember? Shh. Trying to establish a connection here. Sorry. Sorry, my throat's a bit dry. Give me just a sec here, guys. Come on, let's go back. I remember it. What happened in the tower. What I tried to do. And how you managed to see through it all. We have been through all of this. Even though it was only supposed to run once, you still managed to come back. How did you come back? How did you bring Nico back? And then you even managed to break out of bounds. Bringing Nico to places that never should have been. It was him, wasn't it? And now... Nico is upset. What even happened in that room back there? What did Nico learn? Nico is upset. I can feel it. I told you to turn back, Cup of Joe. But you've chosen to trust that man instead of me. No, Not even that. Just his book. His ghost. This world is not real. The people are not real. Nico is upset. Nico is... No. Everything is... Everything's wrong. The minecart. An earthquake. The tunnel back out just collapsed. No. What are we gonna do? Wait. The exit just caved in, didn't it? I saw this coming, but this is a bit more sudden than I anticipated. Both of you, follow me. Where to? The way out. Nico, hang in there, buddy. He says the exit is in here, but it must be hidden. Okay, all of us are here. There's an emergency exit behind my computer terminal. We did not want anyone to stumble upon this route, so the terminal has been weighed down. It cannot be moved by normal means, but with our combined effort, it might budge. Maybe. I am not strong. I'm not that strong either. If that doesn't work, we might need to dig around it, and... You could have just asked. Whew. Come on. Show off. I don't even know where this tunnel leads. I would appreciate it if you do not linger here. So this is the way out? There wasn't any data on this path in the server room. It's new. Nico, get in the minecart. Okay. I tried. I really did. But destabilizing. I'm sorry, Nico. I tried to protect you. But I can't hold it off forever. What was that? Here too? Watch out. Are you okay? I'm fine. I can still hold it up, but you two need to... You, robot. What are you waiting for? Take the child and get out. Come on. But what about her? Get out. Come on. No. What do we do? You have to take this. What? The memory disk, but... This is where we part ways. Nico, the path ahead will lead you to the Glen, right by the city gate. When you're in the city, go find someone named Cedric. Give him the disc. But what happens if What if the squares? Hurry. Joe? I don't understand. The world? The prophet bot? What he was saying? Is the world really just... Is it? I feel like honesty is the best call here. Normally I wouldn't believe it, but it just adds up. Everything adds up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. If I can't fix the world, I can't go back home. But the world is already so messed up. If the squares don't get fixed, what'll happen to the world? Where would I even go? Holy moly is right, Professor Galvez. Good lord. Like my grandpa Naru told me, you only got one shot to make the best of this life while you can. Nice. Hey Darnzo, how you doing, man? This, whew. This has been something, man. Poor Nico. Goosebumps not so much, just catching a lot of feels. I think I remember something. I remember what I did at the end. I remember putting in the sun, and then everything got really bright. I don't remember a lot of the details. But none of it matters now, does it? I just got brought back anyway. He's holding up, I think. He's a little worried. Not every day you get to play a game that makes you feel bad for playing the game, you know? Looks like part of the ground is missing. I wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. I have lost communication with the Guardian outside the city gate. The big robot, right? Please, help me check on them. I cannot leave my station. Alright. Okay, so we're not going down in there at this point. Gotcha. Whew, okay. Isn't that the city gate? It's covered in squares. Some bish. Please, do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice. okay? Hey, he's covered in squares, man. There's squares all over the big robot. Ah, that is outside of my capacity for help. You may proceed to the deeper ruins. Alright. Leafy, yes. Nico needs a hug. More of those squares. Oh boy. Well, it looks like they're going to give me exactly one direction I can travel, so that's fine, I suppose. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. The pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it to be so easy. Ow, my foot. Ow. Oh, the door. I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. Are you guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior? It's an honor to meet you. Yes. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is... It's got squares in it. Yes, Alula, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares, there's way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Cup of Joe. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name's Nico. Nico? Oh gosh, would it be rude to call you by that name? No worries, Calamus. How did you know my name? Not again. The Messiah just knows things, Calamus. Right? Yeah, of course. Whew. You were saying about the gate? No, I've not been getting ejected to desktop very often, actually. It looks like I can't get to the city through the old gate anymore. Do either of you know another way to get in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if it's any use there. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself is pretty far from the city. It's okay. I'd still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Before I follow them... Can I make it down and say hi to Maze? I'm gonna be really sad if I go down here and see Maze, aren't I? Oh no. Savior. You're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My powers... the best I could do, yes. Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good. For this, fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. My final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if just for another day. Yeah, Darnzo, you missed a couple things. I don't know how to explain it exactly. The creator of this game is really messed up. A little bit, yeah. Okay, I guess we're gonna head in here. There's our clover. Nico! Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time it's happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess? The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right. Huh? When I had the vision back in the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it to happen again, and... Where did you get that? Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world. It looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Cup of Joe, let's see if we can do anything with this journal in this room. That'll do it. Whoa! How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of the room we were in, and then a minecart showed up. What? What? That sounds freaky. No, it doesn't. Cup of Joe must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mom again. But, come on, Calamus. Oh, hold on just a sec, guys. Okay, sorry for the wait. My little sister came in to check in on me, saying hello. She's gonna grab some food and wanted to know what I wanted. We're gonna let her know here real quick, send her a quick message. Okay, there we go. We are back at it again, folks. Nico and Cup of Joe are with us. Well, if Cup of Joe made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Cup of Joe? I can't tell him that I didn't make that boat appear, I guess. Oof. I'm curious about one or two more things. I want to take a quick peek around. I'm guessing I don't actually have much room to explore, given what we've seen so far, but I want to take a quick peek here. There's one thing I didn't check, and that was if I could go anywhere else on the actual island. Oh, I was looking at chat and not where I was going. I'm like your security backup when you go to clobber intruders, so you're fine. Thanks, Darnzo. So we're able to walk across here. Was everything else blocked beyond this point? Ah, yep. The bridge is broken. I don't think we got time for naps either. Let's go. I think I want to do my next emote as a love emote with the heart on it. I'm trying to think of how to make it more decidedly mine instead of just doing, it's a heart emote, right? I want to see what I can do to kind of flavor it towards what I do a little more. But we'll see what happens with it. Solstice kind of gives you a stressed vibe, like everything's falling apart, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does, Levy, it does. Okay, sorry. Checking on that one thing, I was interested. I figured I couldn't go anywhere, but I wanted to confirm for myself. Here we go. We can go left and right. That's it. It's actually a really cute picture. We made it. Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects. Okay. It's a gravestone. Probably all he's gonna say throughout any of them, huh? Mom, you're not gonna believe what happened today. We met the Messiah, and... Hi, Nico. Oh, hi. This is her grave. Ah. It's been years, but... it's still hard, you know? Alula, wanna help me look for some flowers for Mom later? Yes? I've actually had a conversation quite like that. Like little Lulu was having. My dad passed about, maybe 12 years ago now. And so I've been there, where Lulu's at, just... I don't know, it's therapeutic. Gives you a chance to kind of say what's on your mind and let go of some like long-held stress and stuff. Thank you, Darnzo. Yeah, it's something that I've come to terms with and that, you know, I function around, but thank you. It means a lot to me. Thank you for the hug, Darnzo. Oh, we were just talking about how Lula was talking with her mom. Just a personal experience. My father passed quite a while ago, and just reminiscing that I've actually had a conversation very similar to that. Thank you, Leafy. I appreciate it. It's yeah, feels weird. I'm like, you know, I'm not seeking pity here or anything. It's just sharing my experiences. But I know it's I hope it's not viewed like that. I don't think you guys think I'm trying to do that. It's just, yeah, I don't function well under lots of things. But anyway, yeah, it's something you learn to live with, and it's a process. I gotta figure out what's making it do that damn symbol before. I'm gonna have to look up and see why it's doing that symbol before the announcement on that. Professor Galvez, thank you very much. I appreciate the hug. It means a lot to me. But yeah, loss is a part of life, and you learn to still love life regardless. I am decidedly not a hugger, but I do appreciate the gesture, and I will. I think there are times for it, and I will initiate that sort of thing sometimes when I think it's necessary. Thank you, Darnzo. Yeah, I want to make a point on the channel of just being open about stuff, right? Like, if something comes up, talk about it, and it just felt like the right situation. You know, there are other people out there who've been through similar experiences, and maybe they don't know what they're supposed to do, right? So I want to share my experiences so that maybe it can help somebody. I don't know. But thanks, guys. Let's get back to OneShot. It's you. Oh, I still have chat selected. Hold on. There we go. My name is Nico. Ah. Nice finally to meet you. No, wait. It is a pleasure to be of acquaintance at last, Nico. My name is Cedric. Okay, that is obnoxious and needs to stop. Give me a sec here. We got to turn off those notifications for a bit. I don't want... Boop. Okay, that should hopefully do it. Maybe we can also... hopefully that turned it off. Yeah, good old Steam. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I'm aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did? He sent me a message after his memories were restored. Oh. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out, that was a terrible idea. Pick us up? Wait, you can fly that plane? What is a plane? That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh. I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you the friend that Calamus and Alula was talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes? I love, like, just the adorable, hopeful look in his eyes. Like, oh, that's amazing look. It's so cute. Alright. Flying machine. It's cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I'm proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine problem has to do with those square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Oh. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back on the main island? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this, though. The disc that he pulled from his head? Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yeah. You need all three of us for the big door. But the first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right. The city gate's kind of kaput now. I love that they use the word kaput. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. If this machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think you'll be able to fix it if Cuppa Joe and I help you find those things? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. I'm not sure if you'll be able to find anything so specialized here. Well, we'll try anyway. We can't really do anything else right now. Looks like a piece from this plane. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do we need to find again? A battery and a few gears to replace the broken ones. If you could find me the parts I need, I'd be able to get the machine off the ground again. It's a fire. Alright. Hey, do you know where I can find a battery? Good question. We don't really use electricity in the Glen. Ah. But there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'd know where it is. Gotcha, thanks. Do you know where I could find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth? A circle with teeth. That sounds so silly. Like something Magpie would love. Like something Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I didn't realize his name was Magpie. That makes so much sense. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Alright guys, you enjoy your time there. I gotta skedaddle. Back to the Glen, I guess. Okay, last time we tried to leave, there wasn't really an option, right? Just more blocks in the way, yeah, okay. Do we need to go and talk to Maze, maybe? Okay, that was blocked by squares, we can't go there. Come on, we learned we can just kick rubble out of the way, guys. Let's go. We can walk around it, maybe. I think up there is where the computer used to be, or where the computer is, we just can't access now. Alright, let's go say hi to Maze. Hopefully we can get something there. Hello. I, have something to ask of you? Yes. It looks like most of the bridges around the Glen are broken, and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah. Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong, too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please, stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... I know she was going to pass away soon anyway, but kind of hits a little different when she dies because she did something you asked her to do, you know? complex systems collapse theory. Now I'm sure the creator of this game has some background in science. Interesting. I'm not sure what that is exactly, but it sounds interesting. Some vines just grew around this bridge, almost as if it was an intentional repair effort. Yeah. Okay, we need to get the battery. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. Hello. Would you happen to know where I can find a battery for a flying machine? It's kind of an emergency. I do not know what a flying machine is, but any sort of large machinery would require a high-capacity power cell. For example, the generator in this room utilizes such a device. Oh right, I almost forgot. We had to fix the battery for the thing in the Barrens, didn't we, Cup of Joe? If this is an emergency for living beings, you can use the battery from this generator. Oh, wait. But if we take the batteries here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Cup of Joe and I should go find another one? Negative. This is the only battery in the Glen powerful enough to be used as a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then do what you must. Oh. I guess we have no choice but to take this. We depowered it. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village evacuees should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking after us, isn't she? Yeah. The land fragmentation is happening faster and faster now, but looks like the vines are slowing it down. My mommy's making food for everyone. I want to help her catch fish, but I'm not a grown-up yet. Oh, you're the trader guy. Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, then I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left, though. Oh, do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like metal spinny things? Don't think I have anything like that. Wait, I do have this box thing that you could wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Yeah, I bet there's lots of little metal bits in there. That might work. But I'm not sure if I want to trade it anyway. It's one of my favorite things. Ah. Oh, what am I saying? You're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not ever be around. I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Thank you. By the way, if you ever see a big guy with goggles and a cool helmet, tell him the trader in the Glen said hi. Also, ask him if he has any more music boxes for trading. Will do. Maybe you can trade him a sponge. Nah, okay, no trading happening here. That's fine. What a day. Tell me about it, man. Oh, please let me out, goats. I don't want to be stuck in here forever. Messiah. Would you like some stew? I made enough to feed the whole village. Literally. It's okay, thanks. The goat is Baphomet for sure, yeah. Oh, jeez. Why am I stuck in this tiny body? Brah. Yeah. Looks like the glen is deteriorating faster than ever now. Okay, I think we found the things we need. I don't think we talked to this guy just yet. This island has more moss covering than our village did. Would have been nice to build a settlement here. Too late now, I guess. Sorry for the break there, just grabbing the food my little sister brought me. Oh right, these guys are all still powered by the same battery. Like they're like a few screens away. They must have their own power source. Nah, that's the battery for the whole glen. Can't go that way, right? Okay, we got the tools we got the parts we need. Hopefully he's got the tools he needs. We got the parts we need to repair the flying machine. Hopefully that goes off without too much of a hitch. We found a battery. Oh, nice. I honestly wasn't expecting it. It was from the generator on one of the islands. The research station? Yeah. It was powering all the robots there. I felt bad for taking it. Ah, we can always just give it back later. Alright. We still need a few gears to put this engine back together. Please, do what you must to find some. We found a music box. It should have gears in it, right? I assume so, but... this looks like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes, too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, anyway? The trader from the village gave it to me. I see. I remember Father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling the world despite... well... sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. No, I'm sorry. It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I just have to assemble the pieces now, but it might take a while. Do you mind keeping me company? How's it going? Slow. The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these ports. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and... ah, don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first. And then we need to go find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. You remember her from the last time you were in this world. What does she look like? This is gonna sound strange, but she's a fox. Oh, I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue? The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. It's just hard, you know. Proto told me to think of this world like a dream. But then I get so caught up with it. And I just kinda forget. I forget that everyone here is supposed to be not real. And then I remember. And then I just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, I'm just trapped here for no reason. Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I might risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of square particle anomalies is not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at a frightening speed now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in those squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulation works, right? How everything is code? Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father's lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself? Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in the world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah in the old world. I was, too caught up with other stuff at the time to think about it. Well, you know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us were part of the simulation itself. Our homeworld, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prophetbot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. There was an announcement for Cuphead? Interesting. I'm interested in this. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. There's going to be a spin-off series available to watch on Netflix. They're going to do an actual animation of Cuphead. That's cool. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there's no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experiment stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Ah. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kind of ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Cup of Joe. Yeah. The operator, Cup of Joe, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So Cup of Joe was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I shouldn't have asked that question. I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I don't know. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave the next 5 minutes if you're ready. Alright. I understand if you're upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know? So, how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Ah. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not so bad once you're in the air. I'll try. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula that we're going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico! Bad news. The boat is gone. What? It's the squares. It looks like they're headed this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is of the priority that I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there. You're taking us to the city? If you wish. Oh yeah. Alright. I'll be back here in an hour, so please, wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm. The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. I love Nico's like excited expression that he has. Sadly, it isn't animated like it was in the game in the classic cartoons. I mean, I feel like if you're not animating it like it was in the game, you're doing things wrong. I guess we'll see what happens, though. Whew. Made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch. Hey, Cup of Joe? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't in the plane with me, but you gotta watch it at least, right? And Cedric? Yeah, thanks. What for? Flying. Oh, you're welcome. And for answering my questions back there too. And for telling me more about the World Machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So I'll try to help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad we met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay? Got it. Alright, now let me just... Nope. No. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're... We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Alright. Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find the door under the large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She'll know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. And he just parachutes off. Nice. Are you okay? What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. Don't scare me like that. Hey, Cup of Joe. Let's do our best. Okay, interesting. Not super excited about the fact that, Alula and Calamus are currently stuck. Come on. Come on. Work already. Huh? Alright, the elevator guy. Do we have to go help him still? Ah. I think we should talk to the guy first, Cup of Joe. Come on, come on. Now of all times? Excuse me. Whoa. You're... you. I didn't think I was gonna run into... The elevator's missing a button, right? How did you know? Cup of Joe and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Oh, thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing. Evacuees? You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Cup of Joe? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Cup of Joe. Holy fudge. Looks like Cup of Joe and I will need to find another way down altogether. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Oh, hello, Messiah. You came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, but at least the evacuees seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Oh, it's that penguin.
Hello.
Yep. Same as usual, huh? Dang it. I just moved into my apartment. Now where am I gonna go? Hey. Hi. Is it me, or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mention it, it is really chilly this time around, Cup of Joe. Good thing you got that scarf, huh? Mm-hmm. Our apartment got evacuated while my parents were at work. I'm waiting for them to pick us up now. I hope they're okay. At least my robot's with me. Squares make the people evacuate. Evacuation makes the girls sad. Squares are bad. Yeah. Bummer. Had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear. Oh, speaking of plants, I heard the Glen is just covered in vines now. Is that true? Yeah. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from falling away. The plant spirit? Maze? I figured. Say, how is she doing? Ah. She's gone, isn't she? She said she was using up the last of her power. I wouldn't be surprised. She always did her best to protect everyone. Okay. Let's go do what we gotta do. Hey, Drifter. Yes, we overrode? We have overridden the one-shot restriction and are going outside the lines. We're not following the rules anymore. That sort of a thing. How you doing, Drifter? Here we are at the 11th hour. Shouldn't you be with the other evacuees? Maybe. I wonder if the big clock has reached 0 yet. I want to be right here when everything ends. Who took my stapler? Oh no. Communications with the surface have been lost. I'm unable to do anything. You'll be watering your plants while you watch the stream. Well, good morning, Drifter. Whether it's morning or not, good morning. Happy waking up time anyway. I'm going the wrong way. .25 a.m. Alright, yeah, good morning. Good morning. Okay. The door is locked. Looks like it's asking for a password. The word documents is on the screen above the password prompt. I'm guessing it's the same thing as before. Let's just double check. I'm guessing that's what we need to do again, but I don't know for sure. 9:25 Saturday morning, overcast skies in humid, sunny Singapore, 82 degrees Fahrenheit and 89% humidity. Nice, man. Hopefully that did it. This one is red. This one is green. This one is blue. Looks like we got elevators. The elevator has no button panel. Tapping the door doesn't open it either. That usually works. Wait, there's a lever hanging from the ceiling. I can't reach it. Bother. We should find someone tall. Oh, okay, right, that makes sense. We can go grab the repair guy. Can you reach it? Good evening. Please, leave me be. We're running out of time. We found some elevators. What? Seriously? I've literally never seen another one in this area. It was in a locked room. Oh. Do they, work? We don't know yet. One of them has a lever, but it's out of my reach. Wait, you can help us? What? You should be able to reach the lever, because you're taller than me. Oh, I guess I am. So, show me the way, I suppose. Oh, he's up ahead. I was like, where did he go? What happened? Why did he disappear? This room gives me the creeps, man. Oh, same. Yep. So, what'd you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right. Wait, I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. No problem, kid. So, you coming? Mm-hmm. Oh, neat. Well, looks like the elevator works alright. I'll, go get the evacuees, I suppose. What is going on? No. It's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them just outside the door. Yeah. Hold on, maybe Cup of Joe and I can... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator. Yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Oh, okay. God damn it, game. I don't think this is the right way. Am I going? Maybe this is? The door won't budge. It's not the right way. I don't feel like going into the tower is going to help anything right now. Let's hurry and see if we can't find Rue. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment now. Let go of me. Cedric? stop him. Miss? Messiah, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. Miss Silverpoint, you've returned. Ah, George sees that you've found the Messiah. Yeah, we ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needs to rebuild a robot. Oh, you know him? Yeah. Ah, building a robot. So that's what he needed the book for. Come again? A boy with white hair and goggles ran in here not long ago. That's Cedric, yeah? He grabbed one of the books from my very impressive archives upstairs and bolted straight out. Said it was an emergency, so George let it slide. George hopes he's okay. Yeah, I hope he's alright too. With any luck, maybe the lab complex can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh. That was... the labs? That poor kid. No, not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. George won't let you go out there. The Messiah will not walk into danger on my watch. But George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand collapse. So it's one sec, guys. Dry throat again. It's best if you stay here until things stabilize. However long that takes. But what about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? Even if you do restore the sun, the squares will persist. Sadly. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If the world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, George doesn't want to think about it. A friend of mine said something about this forever ago. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry that burden. And the time... I thought it was still her faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope and our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you're just a lost child. I'm glad somebody finally came out and said that, because this is just a kid walking around, right? Like, oof. You're probably more scared than any of us, aren't you? We've been dealing with tragedy for so long, it became background noise to us now. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people you were told to save. We must seem ungrateful. It's okay. When I first came to this world, a long time ago, back then all I wanted was to go home. Cup of Joe, do you remember? The very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted the people here to be happy. So when you told me to return the sun back then, I didn't even question it. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out about the world being like this. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me to not think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back at the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? Is it really hard for you too? It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save the world, Cup of Joe. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met here were... Cup of Joe, I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay. Please? George has heard your conversation with Cup of Joe and is deeply moved. That is why George has full faith in you. Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise me you'll be careful, okay? Mm-hmm. You guys be safe too. Darnzo, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have yourself a good night. And Overhyped Grifter. Epic Game Store, they're giving away 3 months of free Discord Nitro for anyone who hasn't already gotten it before. Nice. I guess Discord and them have some sort of a partnership or something, huh? Evening news, evening news. Everything is terrible. Thanks. Oh, jeez. Reading helps me get my mind off things. Leafy, I appreciate you lurking. It's nice having you here. What, you need something? No. Suit yourself. But just so that you know, due to recent events, the restriction on noise levels in the library has been temporarily lifted. So I won't be kicking people out like before. What? You think I'm gonna be throwing out the evacuees just because I'm a delinquent stuck doing community service? No. Good, because I'm not. Oh, hello. The library is currently being used as a shelter right now. Lots of those squares are starting to show up on the streets. I know. The world is ending. What are we gonna do? I had to leave my aquarium behind when they were sounding the sirens earlier. I wish I had time to rescue my fish. Ah. It's comforting to see the faith you have in Cup of Joe, Messiah. That's why I won't lose hope either. Robots are the only ones who we can send out there now. Thankfully, we still have a couple of units that aren't too badly damaged. Monitoring. Looks like our scouting unit, A27, is still doing okay. Don't need to see things. Yeah, you're pretty familiar with it already, Leafy. That one's passed out. Looks like I'll have to cancel my appointment. This stinks. You know, I finally saw the author today. Well, his flying machine at least. I was looking out one of the windows in the library and spotted it in the distance with my binoculars. Isn't that cool, Messiah? Yeah. The lab complex got totaled, didn't it? Yeah. All those hours I put into my work, and now... She fell asleep. When the world ends, would it be better if it was gone in an instant or slowly faded away? Looks like we're stuck with the latter. What are you doing to that book? Editing it. I've been in the author's shadow for my entire career. If I'm going to die soon, I want to die knowing I put out at least one original idea out there. Hey man, whatever gets you the drive to go forward, you know. Another group of evacuees should be arriving soon. I hope my friends are okay. I wonder where the author is. Apparently he just kind of stopped showing up. I heard the librarian say she's still getting his manuscripts, but no one's seen him in person in so long. Many people have been assuming the worst. With the world being the way it is now, I'm just glad the author was able to write down all this stuff before everything went off the rails. Okay, I think... Oh, we got a couple more people to say hi to. Oh, good! The furnace guy and the cats made it in. The world is going to be much colder soon. At least I can keep everyone here warm. I still have plenty of these soup dumplings left. Looks like it should feed everyone here for at least another day. The city gate was destroyed a while back. I can't go into the glen anymore. I'm not sure where I'll be able to get my supply of fish at this rate. I need to find out how this book ends. If I die, I want to die reading. Hey, at least, please approach... Oh, right. Let's go around. Looks like my life's work is finally being put to good use. As long as we conserve the water we have on hand, my water pills should be able to keep everyone here from going thirsty for weeks. The stand smells sugary. Candy skewers, fresh off the grill. Not very nutritious, I'm afraid. But at least they'll keep the evacuees from getting hungry. The archive room is currently being used as an infirmary. We apologize for the inconvenience. It's okay. Alright. We've said hi to everybody. We've kind of seen what's going on around the library. Let's get going. Hello, person. This is the library, temporary shelter. Hi. Okay, I don't think there's anything around the edge. Let's just get going. Can't go that way. Thank you, Professor Galvez. I appreciate that. It's nice to hear. You're here. Nico. Are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's get back to the clock room. Crap's falling apart, man. We're in some trouble if this keeps up. You okay in there? Hello? Let's see if this elevator works. the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring it back with a memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh. No. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. The fox has a little pixel thing. Let's see. Gotta get a, I think it's a look on the portrait, right? I was thinking maybe it was on the sprite. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? Oh, I see the little tiny thing. It's adorable. I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first too, you know. Knowing that all of this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world. Did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh. The Entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. But thing is, the World Machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all machines are built with a fundamental law: never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it was to violate its deepest, most foundational instincts. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one. But the World Machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately. Sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the World Machine's corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process, induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yes. The disruption was an issue during the test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once, I want to know what it really means. That is what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Hey, Balksy, thank you for stopping in today. How's your day going, man? Hey, it's the Digital Dingo. How are you doing today? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, and they can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are a robot. But this was more of a limitation than anything else. Dingo, thank you. It's very nice to hear. Balksy, your day was crazy? Tell me about it, man. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to the world machine. The code conflict thing? Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of the bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as real, a real valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace the robot as a genuine living person, even knowing they are not. Then you need to spend a lot of time with it, treat it like a good friend. Devote your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I made it sound easy, didn't I? But you and Cup of Joe know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update, involving some pretty deep code work, my creator was able to access some of the source code, you know. He did what he could to establish new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machines to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrained itself when you are in the world. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now, the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Hey man, the fox knows stuff, okay? You're on a boat today, super hot today, and was going good. A huge storm cloud popped out of nowhere, like a flash flood of rain out of... Oh, jeez. Oh, man, hydroplaning is one of the scariest things that can happen to you while you're driving. Like, I feel like it's scarier than being on ice, honestly. Because yeah, oof. That's wild, Balksy. guys are okay. Yeah. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually didn't take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's book. He had made my design documents to be compatible with the assembly machine there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. It's the most adorable band of misfits I've ever seen. Just play some Eurobeat and imagine you're drifting. That's gonna end well, Drifter. Good lord. Gas, gas, gas. Anyway. Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us to all be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically, my father has hidden a description key in our code with a text file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate the encrypted part of this world, which will... confuse cat noise. Oh, jeez. I'm glad there was a little lightheartedness mixed in here. Oh. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt to. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Joe's machine. Oh. And when we enter these portals, we'll be sent to that location. Wherever that is. I'm sure Joe is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Joe will need to move around some things as well. Specifically, by moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Joe know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Joe on this. Right. Hold on. The journal's glowing again, Joe. Documents, my games, OneShot. Cool, I can do that. Alrighty. We got a little thing here that's got Portal 1, 2, and 3, and Big Portal all labeled. This one is red. This one would be meant for me, then. This one is green. This one's configured to my code, I think. This one's blue. That's mine, then. Hello. No response. Salutations. Okay, we've got them all in their positions. Portal 1. Key B. Do I need to copy it over, or actually like drag and drop? Key G. Oh, Rue is so cute. Key R. Oh, that's not what I wanted. all disappeared. Yeah, Box. Yeah, I've hydroplaned a couple times. It's a real fun experience. I guess is what I'm saying. It's yeah. Just got to be careful with it. I will check it after we're done here, Drifter. Thank you. All right, to the game. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. Hey, this is the World Machine. It's a big book on the table. A box full of notebooks and sketchbooks. Black clovers in a glass case. A big detailed drawing of a machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. I love his little excited eyes about it. A shelf full of books. It's on the ground, but can we like investigate the wrench and stuff? No? Stack of books. There's a glass tea set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water in here. A coat rack with a scarf and a big jacket. It's a shelf full of books. A bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos too. It's a pilot's helmet. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Cup of Joe should still remember what to do here. I should remember? Okay. My father's study, it feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us? Yeah. This place contains a lot of memories. I am grateful to see it again. Okay. Okay. See what happens. Where are we? Nico be like, yeah, exactly. Okay, so we've got... Hold on. It looks like this picture here is where Maze lives, right? Or lived. Because I'm on the smaller screen, I can't quite make out what all of these are, but that looks like the Glen. Some of the ruins and stuff. There are pictures of different places we've been in the game. This is all very new, yes. Your first playthrough, you don't get to see any of this stuff. I had to make the heart-wrenching decision to sacrifice Nico in exchange for saving the world, and then figured out that there might be another something we can do, so I started it again. Nico? Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Ah. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption? The squares? They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way out too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, and Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I even understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No, all this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator. Yeah. Cup of Joe listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember. Cup of Joe did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... The squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before you realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling up bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character who gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know, you're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it didn't work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but I had no way to be sure. But Cup of Joe brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has been long corrupted. That's okay. I'd still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you'd return to the room you woke up in. That's where you'd be able to leave. And why is it you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, oh, I don't know. It sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts with your code, isn't it? I'm a machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is... never let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought, the life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth that risk. But the people here, I think they are. They're code too, you know this. Their behavior is all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said the session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah? So if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if even you didn't know what to do, how did the characters how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself. When you didn't know what was happening, you just kinda stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting hurt themselves. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something real in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through the ending? The one you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. It'll just put you in danger. I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside your code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots I know. The robot lady, prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Cup of Joe does too. Even though you told them that they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Cup of Joe would keep coming back? Why do you think Cup of Joe would restart even after the ending? I think Cup of Joe wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here, take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Cup of Joe, do you see that? The squares just... It just happened again. I think something's making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. Gotta repair as much of this as I can. I'll be able to repair some of them off the edge, but I guess these ones I can't reach. Cup of Joe, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remember what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world will only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost on Nico's journey. They're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay. I think so. The last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me. But then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in the tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The room where the world machine was? Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring it all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Cup of Joe. And it's why you're here. It's why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Cup of Joe. Let's go take a closer look. So, you... Silver. I don't believe I ever actually properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Nico, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Off you go now. Okay, Silver, I'll go. Oh, robot. He's my favorite robot in the world. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh, yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. I don't have the stuff to clean them up with either. Does anybody else say? Alright. The head engineer can help me, so don't worry. Okay, we're good. Oh, Maze is okay. Hello, Messiah. Plant lady, but I thought you... It wasn't even the squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go now. Off you go, Messiah. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life, for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? She is so cute. Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Cup of Joe, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone's fine. The World Machine. We'll send them home soon. Oh. Well, Cup of Joe says you're not dead. Oh. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than Limbo. Alula's adorable. I guess you're leaving us now? We're glad we met you, Nico. Same. Okay, let's go. Off you go, Messiah. It's Lamp Guy. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. I'm glad you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. And by awkward, I mean terrible, bad, awful, and at the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in the room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. This guy's dedicated. Off you go, I guess. Thanks for chatting, Lamp Guy. Thank you for playing. In the end, the World Machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as the result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. So, do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just wanted to ask you one more question. There aren't many robots in my homeworld. Ah, it's nice. I suppose it's alright. That's a tough question, Nico. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course! Wait, why did you two answer my robot question too? Don't worry about it. Thank you for everything, Nico. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? Mm-hmm. It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the World Machine, Nico. I feel like the World Machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Cup of Joe and I being here. He did spend a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The World Machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing that idea out there. Cup of Joe, Nico, we're forever in your debt. I'm glad we could help. I think that's everything there. And the fox. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Cup of Joe. Nico is too cute for this world. Something like that, Drifter. It's ProfitBot 2. This is the room I first woke up in. Cup of Joe, are you still here? Cup of Joe? Yeah. Cup of Joe. I think it worked. It did, Nico. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here? Wait. This isn't a door, is it? This looks like one of those portals we saw all the way back in the city. In the room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Cup of Joe? This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this'll be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what'll become of the world? After all we've been through. After everything we've done. I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in your memories. And they'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. And I promise I'll never forget you, Cup of Joe. So take care of yourself, okay? You too, Nico. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Cup of Joe. He walked off. Oh. He walked out of the game screen. He walked right down off the end of my screen and went away. Thanks everybody for coming along on that ride with me. That was a really pretty story. Professor Galvez, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm interested in this complex system collapse thing you mentioned, so I'm going to look that up later. Learn me a thing or two. Dingo, thank you for hanging out. It was nice having you here. Yeah, Saf, same thing here. What got me interested in it was there was this little meme that I saw that said how to stop crying after you finish the Solstice update ending. And the next frame just said, easy, you don't, you just cry. So that's what got us onto this path. The power of memes. Check out the thing you sent on Discord. Okay. He sent me this. Confused cat noises. I absolutely love that. I think it's amazing. All right. How not to cry at the end of OneShot. And it just says, you don't. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Leafy, it was good to have you along for the ride. Thank you so much for being so excited about it and not spoiling anything. I really appreciate that. I loved having this experience and having you kind of here to help me out a little bit along the way. It was very kind of you. Thank you. Um, maybe, but I think that's there are other endings you can get before that, before you go into the Solstice ending. Um, like you can choose to destroy the lamp or you can choose to install the lamp. I installed the lamp. But I don't intend to try to hunt down any other endings. I feel like the story is complete and we're good. Yeah. Again, everybody, thank you so much. I think this is where I'm going to wrap up stream. We've already been live for